let's talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Business. We got throw some business in here. I'll play a video. Mike, cue up the video.
Well, if you ever thought, you know what? I want President Trump to make a sneaker. Well, you're in luck because these just dropped today. This is the Never Surrender high top, but it actually doesn't stop there. Because if you don't like being gold and bold like President Trump, you can go with these, which is the T-Red Wave. And if both of those are a little too flashy for you, you can go with something which is the POTUS 45. Now, both the T-Red Wave and the POTUS 45 have a knit upper, which looks relatively comfortable, but they cost you $199 and they're not shipping until August of 2024. But let's go back, because if you would like the gold, bold, and tough like Donald Trump Never Surrender high tops, well, those aren't going to release until July of 2024. It sounds like all of these are going to be made as the orders come in, kind of like a pre-order. But these are actually going to cost you, $399. Now, there's a lot of things that we can say about this, but if you happen to be a true patriot and you want a, hold on, let me read this correctly. You want your rally cry in shoe form, this just might be for you. Let me know. What do you guys think?
So, there you have it. There you have it.
You buying the Donald Trump off-whites?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Those red ones look like straight Payless specials for sure.
Terrible.
The high top gold ones look like the Apollo Creed boxing sneakers. But the other ones was decent.
The white and gold?
The white joints, they're the best out of the three. But the fact I don't have a point. I don't have a point.
Got you.
But the fact that we're having a conversation about the former president of the United States, the leader in the polls for the future president of the United States, dropping his sneaker line in the mix of 40 indictments. Just got banned from doing business in New York for 2 years, 300 something.
Yeah, raise that money.
Lawsuit. He just caught the sexual assault lawsuit charge twice. And this guy goes to SneakerCon and drops the exclusive drop. And I think it's sold out. It's like $390, depending on which one you want, or $190. What does this say about America? The president dropped the sneaker line, bro?
You got to pay that $350 million back. You got to raise the capital some way.
Is this inspiration from Yeezy?
Probably so. I mean, Kanye did a great job, but that's another incident of someone being revered, and then you having a fall from grace, and you're doing everything that you can to offset all these losses. I think the biggest thing is, we talk about it all the time in investing, to not lose money being rule number one. This is what happens when you continue to have these big losses and think that you're never going to have to pay up. You end up launching shit that, I've never even seen Trump in a sneaker.
That's a good point. I've never seen him in a sneaker.
A golf shoe maybe, but...
Well, who's putting the battery? And this isn't a partisan, because I'm an independent, so I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, but you can have a conversation about this. The shoes are trash.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're the biggest Donald Trump fan in the world.
If you did a collab with Balenciaga, people will buy them, though. Them gold ones, they'll buy. They'll be all in Galleria. Yo, all in Dykeman with them little gold shoes in the summer. I bet not see y'all with them gold ugly ass shoes.
Yo, the one thing that he did I gotta give him credit for is he put the T on it. He knows how to brand himself.
Definitely.
And he knows how to stay in them. Even us having this conversation about it, we're not having a conversation about Biden. Anything that Biden has done.
Yeah.
Right? Who's gonna think to drop a sneaker and go to SneakerCon and be with sneakerheads? Like you said, Trump is 80-something years old, right?
Yeah.
What does he know about sneaker culture?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, man. When you owe that much money, you got to figure out something to sell. Shout out to the Donald Trump shoe grift for 2024.
Here's some business gems for you guys. The two biggest rules, the two most important words in business for any entrepreneur is branding and marketing, right?
Yeah.
So branding is actually building your brand And that's what he's done as far as putting his name on buildings that he didn't own, right? Celebrity apprentice, all these different things. He always attaches, even the stimulus check. He put his name on the stimulus check. He didn't write the check, came from the U.S. government, but he branded it.
Yeah.
Marketing is telling the story.
Absolutely.
People think that branding and marketing are the same thing. They're not. Marketing is the art of storytelling.
Yeah.
Branding is the art of embedding something in people's heads and the logo and making sure that you see it over and over again, right? So when we see the Nike swoosh, we don't have to see the word Nike, right?
Yep.
That's their branding. Their marketing are the commercials, are all of the different campaigns that they've done around the world. And, that's the marketing aspect. So Donald Trump, look, whether you hate him or love him,
Mm-hmm.
he has done a very good job with branding and marketing, for sure. And like I said, you can look at the buildings. People didn't know that he didn't own Trump Towers. They, at one point in time, it was like, I want to stay in Trump Towers. That's what everybody wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
He literally had no ownership in that. Like, these buildings leased his name because they knew that his name held weight.
Yeah.
And that if they put his name on the building, then it would be more attractive than 117 Broadway Street.
But imagine how much more powerful he would be if he actually focused on the business part and not just focused on the branding and the showmanship parts of what he's doing. I mean, to become president when you were a former reality show star, hell of a feat, but the mismanagement of money, careers, people, it's sad. It makes America, especially our leadership, makes the country look really fucked up that these are two choices for president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think that also goes back to having a team. He didn't do a good job as far as managing the finances and all that aspects because he is not good with that.
Yeah.
He's a good marketer. He's a good brander.
He had Ivanka and Don Jr. and...
Well, I think his ego wouldn't allow him to listen to other people
Gotcha.
or take. So that's his downfall, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lesson for you in your business. Everybody's not going to be good at every single thing. So the things that you're not good at, you have to have other people around you that are good and can master that. That's how you become successful, because having one or two skill sets, you'll be put in position to be very rich if you can do it correctly, but ultimately it's going to be some downfall.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be in a position to actually master your talent, because nobody's a magician when you have everything working perfectly on every single, list.